Hey, how we doing today? Matt Ritchie here, coming to you from my house. Normally I'm on my daily beach walk, feet in the sand, listening to the ocean, but today I decided to sit down in my house and have a conversation with you. And this is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time, and I never really had the courage to do so. Every time I went to make it, I'd make up some excuse of why you wouldn't want to watch it and why I shouldn't do it. But for all the reasons that I shouldn't or didn't want to do it, I finally found the one reason why I should. And from all the feedback I've got from people who read my blog, who watch my videos, who I do one-on-one coaching with, who have been through the Best Life Roadmap, I have found that there's power in telling your story. That people really resonate when you speak your truth. So today I want to tell you a story about myself that 99% of the people that will watch this probably don't know. And it's funny, I feel the dichotomy within me, the part of me that really wants to tell the story, and then the part of me that wants to go shut the camera off and stop. So I'll refrain from that and continue on. But the story I want to tell you is a big piece of my journey, and really one of the reasons why the last 4 months, all of 2014, I've been sort of quiet, sort of in a place of introspection, in a place of uncertainty, of growth, of really expanding who I am and what I'm capable of. And the reason that I was going through all that is because I finally made the decision to fully own my past, to fully take on all the things that were stopping me, all the things that I was afraid to talk about, all the things I didn't even want to admit to myself. And we all have those things that we push down. We don't want to talk about, we don't want anyone else to know about. And for me, the one thing that I never really spoken about, I never admitted to anyone but myself until just under 2 years ago, was an incident when I was 12 years old. And when I was 12 years old, I was sexually molested by a friend's dad. And after that event, a part of me just sort of shut down, kind of died. And I buried it. I never even thought about it, never told anyone until over 15 years later. And I'm really doing this video for two reasons. One is I want to share my story because there are other people out there who have a similar story or who have something else within them that they really want to come out, they really want to talk about, but they're afraid to, they're ashamed to. And two, I want to do it for myself. I want to tell the world my story, tell everyone I know, so I'm completely open and transparent, so that I can move forward powerfully and have nothing to hide and be completely light and powerful moving forward. So telling you this story has two main reasons. So after 15 years of hiding this secret, this thing that I was so ashamed of, I never even admitted it to myself, I finally opened up and I told some people, and I told some more people, felt so good just to talk about it, just to own it, just to let it have a life. And then came the work around healing it and really showing that 12-year-old version of myself the love and the love and respect that it deserved. And then finally, in the last 4 or 5 months, I took it to the next level of fully accepting it and fully releasing it, keeping all of the learnings and all of the knowledge that I gained from it, and letting all of the negative thoughts, all of the stuck emotions, everything that was holding me back from being the best version of myself, from really owning my power and being unstoppable. And normally I'm really excited to speak about anything on front of the camera, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like a really hard thing for me to talk about. And this is good though, this is growth. For me, doing things that are outside my comfort zone and where I really grow the most. And this story of me breaking through these limiting beliefs of why I couldn't do things, around the shame I had around my sexuality, around my, my human being as a person, has really taken me to the next level. And through 2014, the first 4 months here, I've had some amazing growth, some amazing experiences, and some amazing healing. Because we all need to heal something. And that was my big one. And I'm so excited that I took it on. And for 15 years, I didn't even want to think about it, let alone take it on. And now that I'm transitioning through it, I'm so happy that I did. So happy that I just stepped up, got rid of that story, that limiting belief about why I shouldn't or why I couldn't, or what other people would think of me. Because now I just don't care. If you're going to judge me for this, I don't really care. I know most of you out there are amazing, heart-centered, loving people, so I'm excited to share this with you. But I really just want to open up and give you the space to own something in your life, to stop telling yourself a story about why you can't do something, or release an emotion that's been keeping you stuck forever, keeping you in the same pattern over and over again. Because I can tell you firsthand the impact it has had on me, my life, my journey, my relationships, everything. And we don't segregate parts of us in our life. I don't have a personal side and a business side. I don't have a relationship side and a me side. It's all one. So this thing was affecting every single part of my life, my journey, my business, my relationships, my relationship with myself. And that was one of the big breakthroughs, was actually self-love. Truly, truly accepting and then loving myself. Something that I never did. And it's been such an amazing feeling to finally love myself and accept myself for who I am. And the power that's given me is unbelievable. It's allowed me to step into bigger roles in my business. It's allowed me to make this video for all of the people that are going to watch this. And I'm happy to do that, because the more we own our shortcomings, our downfalls, all the things we think are negative, the more we own them, accept them, and love them, the easier it is for us to release them and move forward and let go of that thing in the past, cut the ties, move forward cleanly from the present moment to create a really powerful future that's going to benefit not only ourselves, but every single person we come in contact with. And I was realizing that my scope of people I was coming in contact with was getting bigger and bigger. I felt more and more inauthentic with who I was. So I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video. I'm really excited you're on my journey. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, I'd love to hear them. If you have a story you want to talk about, feel free to reach out to me. And I just want to give a shout out to everyone watching who I've confided in, everyone who's helped me through this journey over the last 2 years. You know who you are, and I'm extremely, extremely grateful and thankful to have amazing, supportive, loving people in our life. And if you're watching this and you don't have it in your life, find it. Whether you reach out to me, a close loved one, somebody, find that support. Because sometimes we need, just that one person to believe in us, just that one person to confide in, and it can mean all the difference. So have an amazing day. Be well, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.